Guys, so it's the end of the day. I just finished editing all the footage from today's video. Some of these shots are pretty amazing. The Mavic filmed really good. And also, this is my first video where I actually color graded every single Mavic shot. When you see something you like the video. Not right now, but when you see something you like, hit the like button the moment you do. I challenge you to do that because you're going to see quite a few amazing things. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be making new Mavic videos all the time. Even more tech videos too. Of course, the Galaxy S8's coming soon as well. It's Saturday. I don't know why I'm up so early, but I wanted to get a shot of the sunrise with my DJI Mavic Pro. What I did was like a sliding... Again, I cannot think. It's too tired. I went to bed too late. I want to do like a sliding time lapse with the DJI Mavic Pro on the sunrise. I think that'd be so cool. I think also you can just like maybe follow me around today as I play with the DJI Mavic. But it's super early, so the first thing we're going to do is make coffee. Okay, so I'm filming the sunrise time lapse. In one of my last videos, I basically did a time lapse of my drone over the interstate, and everyone asked like, how did you get it so smooth? You know, how did you do such a good job? It's simple. All you gotta do is just pick tripod mode in the modes of, this thing will not focus, it's too dark. All you have to do is just pick tripod mode in the modes, go up there, and you just hold the stick over. Like, that's all I do. It goes so slow though. Like, as you can see, it's going like maybe like 2 or 3 feet a second. That's how you get that really good shot. And then you just speed it up in post. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's killing my finger though. So the edges of the thumbsticks are rough, so it's like killing my finger just holding like this. I need to think of some type of like ghetto rig where I just put a rubber band around it. And it's also really foggy out, which could actually make for a cool time lapse, but it may not make for a good sunrise, but I'll take it. I'm having fun flying my drone. We still have 10 minutes of battery life. Battery life is really good on this thing, unless you activate sports mode. When I activated sports mode, that thing took off so quick. But the battery life went from like 16 minutes estimated to like 9, like the moment I pressed sports mode. So keep that in mind if you're ever gonna do that. We still have 9 minutes of battery life. I'm gonna hold it for the whole battery. I'm gonna get a good shot. And the sucky thing is, I think the sun is more so rising in the right-hand part of the screen. So I hope the drone makes it there in time for it to like actually peek through, but it's so foggy. But as my grandfather always said, a bad day with the drone is better than a good day at work. He actually did say that in 1920. And a ton of you guys have asked, okay, when I say a ton, maybe like 3 in the past 5 years I've been doing this, have asked me to do daily vlogs, and I'm just not interested enough to do them. But I figured that I have the Mavic Pro, I can kind of vlog around and share my experiences with it throughout the day. So like right now I'm doing the sunrise. Who knows where I'll go for the rest of the day. Kind of similar when I had Pokemon Go. It's like I played Pokemon Go and would turn it into a vlog. So I'm kind of using this opportunity to do this. So if you enjoy it, leave a like, let me know, and maybe I'll continue them until I get bored, or you get bored. Okay, so I got the shot. It was moderately stressful because what had happened was the battery started dying. I was like at 30%, and I took my time getting back home. I was like 2,500 feet away. I didn't realize it was that far because I started off at like 1,000. Like, even though it moves super slow, over time it adds up. So it's like beeping. I'm flying it back manually. Long story short, it gets home. Right as it's above me, it says it's going to return to home. So it got to like 15%. So it wasn't like that close of a call, but I don't like doing it like that. And I learned my lesson. I'm going to always fly the drone back before it gets to 30%. My alarm just went off on my phone, on my Fitbit, and I set it for 7:30. And I thought, oh, I'll get up early at 7:30 to start the day and get some cool drone shots. No, I've been up since 5:30 on a Saturday after having to get up every single day at 6 o'clock. I don't know why I'm getting up earlier on one of my only days off in the week, but whatever. I do it for you guys. I think she's done pooping over there. So anyway, yeah, about the Mavic and the battery life. Speaking of that, I thought the battery life would be a lot better. I mean, yeah, it's rated at 27 minutes, but no, you're not going to get 27 minutes. 27 minutes is when they flight it in a controlled environment with no wind, going super slow. So maybe 20 minutes max, from what I've seen. And that is quite a lot, but if you're out and about, say if you're driving around town, that's not going to cut it if you want to stop everywhere. So what I did, I went to Best Buy, their website, and ordered 3 batteries. They're the only place I could find them in stock. Like Amazon, it said they were like available for pre-order and they'd ship in like February 10th. Even DJI's website said they'd be available like ship in 15 days, which is unlike them. Best Buy's website actually had them in stock. The limit was 3, so I took that as a sign that I should order 3. So once they come in next week, supposedly, I should have 4 batteries. And that should be really good for when I go on my 8-day cruise. If I didn't tell y'all about that, I mean I did, if you didn't pay attention. And then in February, I'm going on an 8-day cruise to the Caribbean. We're going to go to all kinds of cool places. Puerto Rico, Grand Turks, St. Martin, stuff like that. I need to research which places allow drones. But ideally, I want to take those 4 batteries and a big old memory card to each one of those islands and make like a super cool cruise vlog with drone footage like every day. I could vlog like this. I could vlog like this. I could take like my GoPro and stuff, just compile it into like one amazing vacation video. And like not even for you guys, it'd be cool for me to look at, you know, years later. Like one thing's taking pictures, but for me to relive a whole vlog would be really cool. Guys, I don't know how vloggers do this. My arm is like shaking. I have my camera with my microphone and this big old lens, and it's shaking. I need a smaller lens. So I have to go for now. My arm is like, Okay, so I just got back from the beach, and some of those shots look really good. Now, it's up to me if I'm going to edit them properly and color grade them properly and make the music actually make sense, but we'll see. Try not to judge the footage based on my abilities to edit it. I'm sure some of y'all experts could make it look a lot better, but I'm really impressed, and watching it on my 4K TV, wow, some of it looked really good. It's perfect for just like screenshotting and uploading on Facebook and stuff too, so I'm really happy. I've mentioned this before, but the Mavic has really good battery life, but if your idea is to like take it out for the day and drive around to different locations, even if you fly it for like 5 or 10 minutes per location, the battery's gonna be out pretty quickly. You know, taking off, landing uses more battery than just soaring. And also when you activate sports mode, which allows the Mavic to fly faster, it will drain your battery life so quick. Like I went from an estimated like 16 minutes, and the moment I put the throttle on sports mode, it went down to like 9 minutes. So yeah. So I have 3 more batteries coming on order because, like I've mentioned before, I'm going on a cruise. You guys that have watched all my Mavic videos are probably tired of hearing me say that, but y'all better subscribe because when I get back from that cruise, I'm going to have some freaking bomb-ass footage. I'm going to have 4 Mavic batteries. I'm probably going to get a few more memory cards just in case. And I'm not going to take my laptop or anything, so all the footage is going to be a surprise when I get home. I'm just going to record, fill up all my memory cards, and when I get home, just like go to town and see what I got. I'm just going to be like so excited to see all that. So right now it's like, it's 3:52. I'm just kind of being lazy. Lately I haven't been getting much sleep. Like, not because, you know, I'm worried about something or depressed or anything like that. Like, honestly, lately I can't talk. I felt very motivated. Like, I'll get home from work, I'll feel super pumped, I'll like vacuum, I want to like fly my drone, I want to make a video, and then by the time I go to bed, it's like 11 o'clock. Then my alarm goes off at 6 o'clock. I go to work from like 7:45 to 4:30. I get home, repeat, repeat, repeat. I did that all week. So like last night, it was Friday night. I went to bed at midnight because I don't know. I get on YouTube and I get doing things, and I get like inspired to do stuff. And when I work full time and go to school and do YouTube, I'm like I want to get stuff done, and there's not enough time in the day. So like right now, I'm running on like 5.5 hours of sleep. The whole week I've got maybe 6 hours of sleep a day, and like I love it. Like I feel like I need a nap, but I'm really bad at taking naps. If I go to sleep now, I could probably not wake up until like tomorrow. Because when I get like sleep deprived, like my body wants to catch up, but my brain for some reason has just been so wired. I don't know why. Like I've been drinking some coffee, but that's never been an issue. So what my thinking is, I'm charging the Mavic battery up now. If I can convince someone to take me to the beach tonight, I want to get like some pretty cool sunset? What? See, the sleep deprivation. I want to get some pretty sunset shots. That's pretty hard to say, sunset shots. Anyway, I digress. I want to get some cool like sunset shots, and maybe do the, how I'm gotten to be a pro at the time lapses. Maybe fly around a little bit, and like my last 10 minutes of battery, just kind of like pan over the beach as the sun is setting, as Drunk Me would say. I think that'd be pretty cool. If you guys don't know, I crashed my Phantom 3 Standard, and I don't like that. I don't want to be like the YouTuber that buys a drone just because, they can make a video on it. Like, I honestly am really excited about this drone, and I paid my own money for it. What? That's not even a sentence. I used my own money to pay for it, so $1,000. I just spent another $300 on extra batteries, and then for my cruise, I'm gonna have to probably spend, I don't know, at least $100 just on a ton of 64 GB memory cards. So this isn't like for me to get rich off of. It's for my own enjoyment. Luckily, I can make videos that you guys seem to like too, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I'll try to do these like Mavic vlogs for as long as I can, but eventually, like the Pokemon Go vlogs, people lost interest. But Pokemon Go is a totally different thing. I feel weird sitting down because I'm doing this Fitbit challenge. If you don't know me, Fitbit, I've gotten so addicted to. Like, it's better than any smartwatch I've ever used, just because the community. Like, I have a lot of friends. So I did like a weekend warrior challenge, where basically the challenge is to see who can get the most steps over Saturday and Sunday. And as of right now, I was like in first place all day because I got up this morning at like 5:45 in the morning. Like I said, I'm crazy. So it's really motivating to just like constantly be on your feet, because you don't want to look like a lazy ass all day, like sitting around watching TV while all these other people are moving. And plus, I'm really competitive, and like I said, I've had just a lot of energy lately, so this Fitbit thing is cool. I'm sure you guys have seen me wear this before in some of my videos. It's my Fitbit Charge HR. It's just like the first version. I don't need to get like the most, up-to-date Fitbit. All it does is track my steps, track my sleep, and it judges me for not sleeping enough, and it judges me for not moving enough most of the time. But today, I'm at 7,000 steps. I probably might even want to go on a run. Should we go on a run and have the Mavic follow us? That'd be pretty cool. I'll think about that for a second. I've literally been going like all day. No joke, woke up at 5:30 in the morning. It is 8:30 right now. If I haven't been flying a drone, I've been driving around to find new spots to fly a drone. Don't get me wrong, I had a really fun day too. We went to the farmer's market and went to an art fair, went to P.F. Chang's to eat, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So the drone was just kind of thrown in along the way. It's really cool because with the Mavic, you have it in your bag. It's just always there, and you could just say, hey, let's stop really quick and fly it. And it's not a big deal because you just get out, stretch your legs. Honestly, when I think about it, having the Mavic and a ton of batteries and a car charger could make for a really sick road trip, especially like during fall when all the leaves change and stuff like that. Something to think about. This thing really is changing the way I consider a drone works and how you use it and where you take it. I can basically just like store it in my car. That's really cool. So anyway, I'm editing the footage right now. All the footage for the whole day is done. It's about 10 minutes of drone footage. And that includes everything I cut out. That includes stuff that's been sped up. So it's 3 batteries worth. So in the morning when I got the first shot, that was a battery. When I was at the beach the second time, that was another battery. And at the very end when I did the sunset, that was the 3rd battery. So honestly, quite a bit of usable footage considering, only from 3 batteries. So my 3 batteries that are coming in the mail, 4 batteries, theoretically that should be enough to get me through a pretty busy day. I'm pretty excited. Let me know what you think. Is 4 batteries enough to get me through a day? Should I order more before my cruise? I don't know. And also, what do you think? Do I need to order more memory cards? Because right now I have a 64 gigabyte memory card and a 16. I don't think that's going to get me too much footage, considering all of this from today probably almost filled up my 64 gig card. Yeah, so let me know. I'm just blabbering on. I'm just very tired. It's not late. It's just I've been going since very early. I had a blast though. Let me know in the comment section below what other video ideas you have for me with my Mavic. I enjoyed this. Sorry I didn't really film when I was out and about. It's very hard to like vlog and fly the Mavic at the same time. So I figure I'd give you like little up-to-date sessions between flights in my room or in my house or something. Alright, take it easy. Bye.